Thank you. Thank you. Settle down, everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
And I'm John.
And together we are
Ryan and John
on the couch, as always. My lovely wife, the producer of the show, Cara Tafolla.
What are you looking at over there?
Artie.
Oh,
What's he doing?
Sniffing around.
just off screen, Artie the podcast dog. Having a moment, little Minty B. And joining us this week, the lovely, always fresh, never frozen, Annie the Skovmand.
Skov.
Hey, Annie. Cara, Ryan, John.
Ryan, John.
Good to be here, as always. You know, the thing about this show is we do it every week. We talk about what's going on, what's going down, what's going up in the news. People, I don't know if you guys care at all. This has been all over my For You page. That the Stranger Things finale happened a couple weeks ago, or I guess only about a week ago now. It was on New Year's Day. And people were not happy about the finale of the show. So much so that they were dissecting the final episode, and basically Taylor Swift fanned themselves into believing that today, which was yesterday, January 7th, there was going to be an extra episode of the show that was going to drop. They were so convinced that the ending of the show was so bad that there's actually going to be a real ending that's so amazing. Well, it came and went.
Conformity gate.
Came and went, and well, it didn't happen.
I saw another theory of why this whole season was bad.
Okay.
And I did not watch Stranger Things.
Sure.
But I saw someone, and it was very interesting to find out, one of the creators of it recently got divorced.
Yes.
And his wife was the creator of the Fear Street series.
Yes.
And they said that they think she had a lot to help and play. And even just being around and, throwing ideas off, gets divorced. He no longer has her creativity. And it's like, do I think that's fully true? No, but there probably is something to say of
you think
your life.
I thought that was a good ending. I've never watched Stranger Things in my life, but I've heard all the people that I know was like, all the people I know was like, great ending, perfect ending.
The best way to love it is to stay off of TikTok, because immediately it was like, Monday morning quarterback. It's like, okay, where was this character and why did the writing was bad, that this was bad, that X, Y, and Z. And obviously, like, as a fan of the show, I had gripes with it.
Sure.
Who doesn't?
I think you're also grappling with the fact that it's over.
It's over, of course. And so...
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
What
is that move was insane.
Just fully showed his asshole to the camera.
Oh my God.
He's like
upside down. He's in the upside down.
Are you okay?
I think a lot of contributing factors went into why it was maybe subpar.
Wow.
COVID definitely, I think, played a part of why the seasons got delayed as much as they did. The production, the writers' strike definitely didn't help either.
Yeah.
And so everything just got kind of caught up. I thought it was fine. I thought in terms of, it wasn't like anything really groundbreaking. It was just kind of wrapped up the show.
What it was 10 years later?
Yeah, 2016 was the first season of Stranger Things, if you can believe it.
Oh, I thought the new series was like a jump cut of 10 years
No,
later.
it was
cool.
all the kids look older, but they're just like, yeah, it's like months later or something. Doesn't really make sense. But I don't know. Everyone on TikTok and on Instagram and on socials is, a Hollywood writer, or they know what the best show ending could have been. And so that was the whole thing with this, like, conspiracy, was they were like basically writing their own ending to the show. They were like, oh, there was like inconsistencies. They were taking inconsistencies and saying, oh, this was obviously a hint, a clue.
It is Taylor Swift.
And they Taylor Swifted it. And unfortunately, nothing happened. So
I think it's a certain type of person that doesn't like when shows end.
Sure.
I hate when a show I'm watching ends.
I get
So
that.
of course I'm going to hate the last episode because I'm not going to get any more.
See,
Yeah.
I think that's
You
part
know?
of it, but I don't know. I liked the ending. I thought it was nice.
I liked it too.
It was cheesy, and it didn't really
But there's some Stranger Things like kind of like crazy fans that they don't want it to end.
Oh my gosh, that's
So they're
so
hoping for
dramatic.
more.
That's why you got a Sandlot 2 it.
Go ahead.
Sandlot 2, the movie ends with a montage of them playing the game, and it's like, where are they now? And it like freezes on every player, and it says like what they got into afterwards. Like everyone wants that. Everyone
Animal
wants to be
House.
like,
Isn't that just
I want to know what happened.
It's in a lot of in the Sandlot they do like the narration, like
Yeah.
oh, this person did this. This
And he went
and this
up
guy
and
got
he
really into the
disappeared.
60s. No one ever saw him again.
Yeah.
Awesome. They do that in Animal House, the freeze frame thing too. It's like a trope. Where are they now? Type beat.
They'll be doing about that about us someday.
At the end of this episode. Dun, 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 dun,
And where do you think we'll be?
dun, 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 dun,
Ryan and Carol will still be together in OB.
Think about how long
Wait,
did
what?
Friends?
Yeah.
How long
What do
did
you mean?
Friends run?
What? They'll
Like
still
10
be
years.
They'll still be
Think about
together.
the Friends
I know.
finale.
I love that you had to confirm that. Like, oh, they'll still be together in OB, obviously.
Well, they're not gonna move.
No. Heck no.
Yeah.
I'll be dead.
I think I'm gonna die in this house.
Yeah, that's something. Have you seen that?
Have you seen those videos, John?
No.
Ryan, you're
Let me
you and
lead
Olivia
with-
are the only ones.
Let me lead with what's on your For You page this week, John.
Oh, gosh.
Transition.
I'll say Jordan was
Thank you.
watching my For You page, and she goes, "What? Your For You page is cursed."
Yeah.
Was it at the end of the night?
Oh,
Yeah.
your For You page is cursed because you're a bully.
Oh.
What?
You love getting videos of people embarrassing themselves, and then John sends it to us and says, "Look at the comments.
Yes.
He dragged him."
Okay, that is true.
That is true. John does love a
John
dirty,
loves a hateful comment
dirty.
section.
a spicy comment
The
section.
most recent reel I said that was so good was there was like these kids doing like you choose a person from history,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know. Of course, I'm blanking on all
George
the
Washington?
George Washington, whatever. And it scans over. and
Grover
there's a-
Cleveland.
There's a kid that's like, I'm Charlie Kirk.
No.
And he's got a full presentation. And the comments were killing because it was like, one of them was like, the fact that his poster had almost no information is telling.
I'm Charlie
And then
Kirk.
someone was like, and the caption of the post was, really, man, you could have picked anybody, like anybody else. And someone commented and said, like, yeah, Neil Armstrong was a terrible pick. Like another kid chose Neil Armstrong.
Oh my god.
It was
So
cracking
crazy.
me up. It was just like
So
destroying
crazy.
the kid. It was so good. And then somebody was like,
A child,
no.
mind you.
Destroying
Yeah.
the kid.
I
Someone
love it
was
too.
someone was like, no, we are Charlie Kirk.
We are Charlie. I don't have my keyboard.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's
You have
so
to
good.
explain.
What?
No, we
The
already
Charlie
we played
Kirk
the
situation?
song. We played the song.
Oh no, my TikTok is it's like a Charlie XCX song, and the song goes, "I think I'm gonna die in this house," bomb. But it's like the part that it clips. I'm just gonna find a reference to it. I
The
think I'm
Arrested
gonna
Development
die.
one
Was
was
it-
hilarious.
Mine's a lot of Caleb Herron. I'll say.
Oh, I
Love
love
that
mine. Mine's a lot of Brittany Broski. It's like clips of her just being unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you this one.
I think I'm gonna die. in
You've heard this.
house.
You must have. Hold on.
Oh man.
It's so crazy.
It's my favorite thing, but it's just like
It's
so
the
many
edits.
good people are so quick with those things. Ugh, love it. I think sometimes they put fake headlines in, like when you go to search something and there's little red like trending things. They're fake.
Oh, well,
I just saw one that
definitely.
said Jenna Marbles died.
Jenna Marbles' dog
Did
died.
she die?
Oh, maybe
Her
that's
dog died.
Dog died.
it's trending because people are searching Jenna
Jenna
Marbles,
Marbles
died.
Died?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wild.
We should probably just
that you gave.
log off.
I got a lot of Olivia Dean like sound bites
I
too.
think
I mean,
it's
so good.
I was singing that today.
I've been walking with the dog at night, and I either am I'm listening to an audiobook, but I'm also like I trade off every night, and my music of choice is Olivia Dean radio.
Oh, she's so good.
So good. There's so many other
Nice.
good like similar artists that have like good catchy
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
It's great.
Let me
It's
ask
a great. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's been a great like season for music.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
absolutely
this
has.
last year, like it's been great artists.
Oh, this is crazy. New Bruno Mars album.
No.
Shut
February
up.
27th. Come Come on, baby.
Why?
Bruno.
Silk Sonic, Annie.
He actually hasn't come out with an album since 2016. I think was 24 Karat Magic, and then they did
then
Silk
Silk
Sonic,
Sonic.
and then he was on such a long
Exactly.
break.
He's so good.
Bruno Mars.
Do you not like Bruno Mars?
See,
I think I just have like old Bruno Mars stuff.
Yeah,
Like
you're
that,
stuck
I'm
on
like,
old Bruno Mars. And
24
that's
Karat
okay.
Magic in the air.
Yeah.
But Silk
I think
Sonic
I've had
is
to
a
listen to
really
that song
big
so
departure.
many
You know what?
times at
You know what?
weddings.
She doesn't
It's a
like
different
Bruno Mars.
generation. It's a
She doesn't
different
like Bruno
generation.
Mars.
She didn't do
No, what I'll say.
doo-wops
I
and
like
hooligans.
I like
Where were you?
Silk Sonic a lot.
You were in diapers when
Unorthodox
should've bought you
Jukebox came out.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Unorthodox Jukebox was
Or
my album.
Yeah,
you know, it was
so long.
Today I don't feel like doing anything.
But I will say, Silk
Say it.
Sonic was
Silk
kind
Sonic
of a
was great.
departure of his normal. Like,
yeah.
It was a level up.
and yes,
for
But that,
sure.
but I'd say it was in the same vein as
but it was
24
different.
Karat
So,
Magic.
so if you
Perm.
like
Versace on the floor?
old Bruno Mars, I think Silk Sonic didn't hit for like the people that like the old
Oh,
version of it. You know what I'm
disagree.
saying?
I
See,
disagree.
I
thought
like
it was
Silk
good.
Sonic more. I think I don't like 24 Karat Magic in the Air because I've heard it so much at weddings.
Well,
Sounds like a you problem.
we're gonna see
It
what
is.
his offering is. My question for you: I was thinking about you walking with Olivia Dean.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes? Maybe this is me. When you watch like a scary movie,
Ooh.
or you see something scary on your phone,
Oh my gosh, I saw something scary on my phone the other day.
horrible.
It was a really scary reel that it was like a filmmaker made it.
Yes.
He's connected to your brother. He was connected to the guy that your brother does Muppets with.
Okay.
What's his name?
Noah.
Noah. Noah and him are connected, and I watched a reel he made, and it was about procrastination, but he made procrastination like a monster.
Oh no.
It was. I couldn't watch the thing. I didn't watch it. I really didn't watch any of it because I opened it and it went to the monster. I was like,
I've seen
I
that where
literally
they'll
couldn't.
do like digital horror, like
Ooh.
that stuff gives me the heebie-jeebies for
can't
sure.
do
Like
it.
little filmmaker stuff like that.
Sorry, what were you
so
saying?
no. So my question is, does stuff like that stick in your brain? Like sometimes I have, not sometimes. Traditionally, if I've seen like a scary movie or like when YouTube was starting off, like if I saw like a scary YouTube video or something, I would have to like stop myself from thinking. I'd have to like put on a movie. That's why
Disney
I think
Channel.
I still go to bed with the TV on because sometimes I'm like, that stuff really sticks with me, like
Yeah.
in my psyche, like
Yeah.
scary movies or like
Anytime
scary
I
stuff
watched
that happens.
like a CW show or like even
Really?
sometimes like
CW.
an ABC family show or something when I was a kid when it was a little bit scary or like supernatural.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
always had to have Disney Channel on.
Well, I'll
And
say
go to
this,
Disney.
Fall asleep
I-
to George Lopez.
I
Yes.
had to
No,
fall
you wake
asleep.
up to George
Yeah.
Lopez. You fall asleep to Friends. You
For a
wake up to
long
George
time,
Lopez.
I had to fall asleep to a show because my brain would kind of wander and it would always end up somewhere scary, which is kind of what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
yes.
But now, since having a baby, I'm like, I fall asleep to complete darkness and silence every night.
Wow.
Dang.
Something changed in me.
I don't know about you guys. Do you have vivid dreams?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I have really vivid dreams.
Mm.
And so sometimes I fall asleep. Well, I fall asleep to like
Go ahead.
TikTok every night.
Sure.
Or like
And when you
real.
fall asleep, you mean like
Do you have a TV
are
in your
somewhere
room?
in between?
I don't have a TV.
death
Like
and
there's a
life?
TV in our living room, but I don't ever watch it.
Maybe you need a TV in your room so you don't fall asleep to TikTok.
No,
Not
you
quite
don't want
dead,
a
but not
TV.
quite alive.
Yeah, when you fall asleep, sometimes
I fell asleep to Frasier the other night. Like if I put Prime on it. No, I am dead when I'm asleep.
we've already told that story.
I
on this
got
podcast, but
I got a new pillow recently,
Oh.
is it a
and
pillow?
I
What's
spent
it?
a lot of money on the
Pillow
pillow.
pet. Oh.
She got a home goods pillow.
I got an expensive
Oh.
pillow.
A good
Hold on,
pillow.
what was that
I had
pillow
a gift card, got an expensive pillow.
All right.
And I've been sleeping so well, but my dreams have been so vivid.
Wow.
And I
Sleep with
had
a weighted blanket. That'll happen to you too.
I had a dream last night, a vivid dream that I went to the doctor, got diagnosed with cancer, and had to go and tell everyone that I had cancer.
Oh my god!
And had to like start treatment.
Oh,
And I
that's
woke
horrible.
up this morning, and it was like as if it was today. And I woke up and I had to
Oh
go
my
tell everyone
God.
because I was trying to figure out how I would tell you guys before the podcast.
Wow.
Oh my!
And I
gosh,
literally-
Annie, that's
And I
terrible.
woke up and I was like, oh my God, I really hope I'm not prophetic. Like, oh my God.
So you do know that vivid dreams means that you're not sleeping well, right?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Apparently
No.
you-
A good night of sleep is if you did not dream at all.
I leave it up to the doctors. I don't know.
I'll let them
How
decide.
would they know?
Because that means your mind's not going. If you don't dream, your mind's not going. And it's supposed to be like you did not dream or you have
But
no
what happened to
recollection
if
of
you don't
dreaming.
use it, you lose it, right? Like,
So what if
If my brain's not
not
working when I'm sleeping,
I'm
then it's
gonna
not going
die.
to work.
I always thought that was weird, like good and bad sleep, because it's like I only know how to do it one way. Close my eyes and go to sleep.
Yeah, I can't control it.
I don't know
Maybe
what happens.
having a fridge cig at 8:30 p.m. might not be helping it.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe Texas Roadhouse at 7:30
No.
ain't gonna help my sleep.
I don't think so. A little Diet Coke.
Okay, but I just Googled it. To be fair, this is Google.
Yeah.
It
of
says,
course.
yes, dreaming, especially during REM sleep, is a key indicator of healthy restorative
Okay, I
sleep.
kind of thought that too. I always thought it was like
Showing that
Dreaming
your
good.
brain
was
is
good sleep.
processing emotions and memories, and the type of dream matters,
File it
but
away.
frequent nightmares and frequent vivid dreams, I guess could signal poor sleep. I guess that's
Oh.
what it says.
So maybe,
certain
but then
ones.
maybe because like anxiety dreams, your
It's like
brain's
vivid dreams and like that kind of stuff is not
It
good sleep.
does say, yeah, vivid dreams. Yeah.
Isn't
I
it
don't
weird?
often have good vivid dreams.
No, I
I
don't
feel
think I
they're
do
usually
either.
like anxiety
It's
dreams.
normally
now.
it's a good sleep when you're like, oh my gosh, what was that dream? Like you can't remember it.
Isn't it weird that like basically your dreams and your memories are the same? Like
Yeah.
just hear me out for a second. Like you're experiencing life like in your brain right now,
Yeah.
and like a dream is like basically the same thing.
Yeah, but a dream
So, like-
also is your creative mind.
So like technically speaking, like how is that different than like
I
Annie
love Pastor. You
actually? Well, think about it. Like Annie had this dream, and like in the dream, it really happened.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
she really did like have cancer and have to tell us that. Like, how is that different than like that actually happening to you and like feeling that deeply and being like, oh my gosh, like obviously it's not real, but like in your brain it is.
did you
That's
wake
what's
up
horrible.
crying?
no.
I
Oh.
Well, I didn't
hate
cry in the
that.
dream either.
I wake up
I
crying from dreams too.
hate wake up crying.
you
Really?
wake up crying.
I woke up
you
crying.
wake up yourself. You're like in your dream, you're crying.
cry
so
in
you wake
your
up and
sleep?
you're like,
Why do you think?
You do wake up
I
and
had
you're
a
like,
Cara died
uh-huh.
dream like
yeah.
and you
couple
woke
months ago.
up crying.
I
You've
woke up
never done
crying.
that?
No.
It's not
I'll
you
say
wake
even
up.
in my dream about getting cancer, I didn't cry.
It's what makes you.
Pussy.
It's a cry. A cry.
Yeah, I didn't cry. Strong girl.
It's a cry that's in your dream that you're like crying to somebody. Mine's always I'm crying to somebody in my dream, like trying to get them to do something. And I wake up and I'm like, and then I wake up and my eyes open. And it's dark. I'm like, why was I crying? And then I'll just go back to bed.
What was that?
Why was I crying?
So weird.
I've been
I thought about what I would-
Or like, this isn't real. It's not real. And then go back.
Well, I'm
to bed.
sorry
Oh,
you're having
you-
vivid dreams.
You listening to music
Oh,
while
yeah,
you're
Olivia
walking
Dean.
at night. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
yeah.
You should-
Does music affect you that way? Like, do you ever just like put on music and change your mood?
No, but
or?
it's really so. I've been walking, obviously, with upbeat music, and I've been developing what I think. I'm just curious what you think about it.
Sure.
I wonder. I was thinking about the fact that I can't remember the last time I danced without worrying about like just put on upbeat, fun music,
Sure.
and just dance like impromptu, just like did whatever I want, like no one was watching. I wasn't
Sure.
worried about how I looked, or
I
you
do
know
that on
someone
solo
was
walks.
so that someone was looking at me.
Uh-huh.
And I wonder what that if that has a measure of like good mental health vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because I can't remember the last time I did it, but it sounds so fun, doesn't it? Like
Just dancing to music.
turn something on, loud music, and you don't have to worry about like there's no cameras, there's nothing. And first of all, I think it'd be hilarious. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm a terrible dancer for sure. But I'm like, I wonder how much of that
You
like
could do it after this.
does like
be fun.
how much good that does on your like your heart and your soul. And we never do it. Like we literally never do it. I haven't done it.
Impromptu
Hey.
dancing to music in the
You and
kitchen.
I, you can come with me in my disco. My
See, but that's the problem
my-
is even us being
going
together
dancing 8
would
times.
change the experience a little
What?
bit
Oh.
because
I danced all my way through Costco the other day.
you don't have a problem. You don't get self-conscious dancing in front of people.
Ryan
No.
dances everywhere we go.
I was gonna say I kind of dance quite a bit.
I
Just like to know music.
Well, there you go.
It's
See, and you're
the
a happy
best
guy.
part is it's always like spontaneous when you do it, and then other people want to join you. Other people see you and they're like, yeah, and you're like, oh.
Hey, I'm like, what are you doing, John?
So maybe it's
I
there.
think you're more of a spontaneous singer. I feel like
Yeah,
you start
sure.
singing out in public all the time.
Yeah, sure.
You're like ripping into a song, and a lot of people would be like, "Oh, that's my nightmare to sing in public." And we walk into the Texas Roadhouse. You're like, "We are Charlie."
Okay, I did not
we-"
sing that.
You did today.
No, I
when
did
we were-
not
you
sing
were,
that.
You were like, "We
Please,
carry
no.
the flame."
And all of Texas Road.
They were like,
Yeah,
let's
brother."
go, brother.
Oh no,
We
That's not
defend the
good.
gospel." What is it? It's something like that.
Well,
You
it's
would
catchy song.
know.
It's a catchy song.
You should know it's a catchy song.
Yeah. Well, yes, it is. I'd say
Catchy
so.
song.
So maybe just next time you're walking through Costco or something.
And I
Just start
scared some
dancing.
poor guy last night when I was walking because I told you guys, and I won't go into it here. We saw a coyote, which was scary. And then like I turned the corner, I came down the street.
I'm
and
not going to be talking about it at this time, but we did. See
I don't
want
to get into it.
I'm not going to get into it.
But
Ari
he
doesn't wanna talk
reacted.
about it.
He reacted to a dog with an owner that was like he was letting his dog out on the side of an apartment building, like in the grass area. So I thought it was another coyote. So I was like, "Hey!" And the guy was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Oh,
sorry,
I'm sorry." I
I'm
was
on
like,
Coyote Watch tonight.
there was a coyote back there, and he's like, "Oh, thanks." He was like super like obviously thrown off because
I thought your
screamed at
dog
him.
was a coyote, dude.
He was like,
Stay alert.
"Stay alert, man." I walked in the
woke.
center of the road the whole way home.
I love Neighborhood Watch. John is so good. Hey! Oh, sorry. Thought it was a coyote.
I literally was like,
I'm seeing him out here.
I was very embarrassed. I was like, "That's so embarrassing." And then I was like,
and
I
you were
was
like,
so-
ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
I was
It's
so
close to
unprepared for the coyote. You're
midnight.
supposed to have like a flashlight, and I don't know. I mean, I guess you could yell, but
You want
I-
a dark walk without a flashlight?
yeah, I don't take a flashlight with me. I just
There's
there's
street
lights. It's not that dark.
Oh, you guys. Well, it's
You
an
guys go with a
idealistic town.
flashlight.
It's an idealistic town here in Santee. You
In
just
OB,
walk
what,
around,
it's dangerous at night.
Yeah. Somebody got shot like recently. Stabbed.
That's upsetting.
That-
I feel
that
like
be happening.
I feel like I'd walk around OB at night, no flashlight.
Oh no, I do. What are we talking about?
That's crazy because
Hey, do we
I
get
heard
an update on our? We probably shouldn't give an update on our
Go
New Year's
ahead.
resolutions every week.
Not
crazy.
every
That's
week.
crazy. All right, then forget I said anything. Next week.
I did shot a roll of film.
Yeah, and now now that you've made that commitment, have you assessed the potential cost scenario?
I have. Thank you for asking. It's a sliding scale because I just bought a few 3-packs of film,
Oh wow.
and one 3-pack of film was $24. So
Okay.
each roll
that's
was
a really
coming
good
in
price.
on B&H plus shipping altogether $24,
That's not bad.
coming in at $8 a roll.
Wow.
How much
So,
is it to? Well, but you can
Get
get
it
it
developed
and you scan it yourself.
is another $7. So let's
Well,
do some.
he's not. You're talking about not developing yourself. at this
I'm
point.
not developing it myself. I am scanning it myself.
yourself.
Because
Okay.
you get it scanned and developed, that's like $15.
Okay.
But developing only is just 7.
Okay.
7 plus 8 times 52. Let's say just base. This is baseline. Wait, hold on. 7 plus 8. 15
50 that's 20.
times
52, not 25.
Oosh.
Hey.
We're looking at $780.
Yeah.
Baseline.
Yeah.
So that's, you know,
But you got some stock, right? Some,
I have some backlog and I got a couple of rolls. And,
I mean, you're spending it one way or the other, but
you know, I mean, what is life but just a series of purchases?
how many? So how many's in a roll again?
36 pictures.
36, and you have to use them all, really, right?
You got to go
Technically?
through a whole roll. Yep.
At a week. Wow, that's a lot
Yeah.
of photos.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be
Are
a lot
you-
of photos.
Are you excited about that piece of it at all?
I am
or
really
no?
excited about it,
That's
yeah.
1,800 photos. Your entire year.
Wow.
I did a similar math breakdown because I did an ice plunge.
Yeah.
Obviously, this first one this week.
Mhm.
And I got 3 bags of ice, and it was $19.
Yeah. $19.
Spread that over
52 weeks.
It's about $1,000.
Woo! So
Yeah.
we're looking at
Yeah.
like a similar
Think about the coffee cart.
monetary commitment.
Well, and
The
then
ice.
and then I was
The ice
yeah.
is massive.
and
Well,
then I was
yes.
kind of thinking you were like you were probably joking, but you sent me an ice machine,
Oh, I was serious.
and I was like, that was $500. But then I'm like, but then you have an ice machine
Where
And-
were you getting ice from?
down the street at Smart and Final.
I was gonna say Smart and Final has like the best price.
Yeah. 3 bags for 19. That's pretty good.
And that's the other piece is so I got to figure out a new scenario. I was looking at water chillers, but I also heard that water chillers, they break after about 8 months because they like
Huh.
they're not made for long periods
Maybe
of time.
hook up the big ice machine. If you're going to do it once a week, you
I
might love
really
it.
enjoyed it.
You
I'll
might
say.
love it so much that you want to do it multiple times a week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a. Now you could also offset the
52
cost.
times. I can't believe I committed to that.
That's crazy.
You're like, that's crazy.
That is a lot. You could also offset the cost by just jumping the ocean. It's not ice cold, but it's pretty cold.
Have you seen the girl on TikTok
Yes.
who does the ice plunges?
No.
She lives somewhere where it gets snowy.
And she
but
hits it with a hammer.
Yeah, she has. It's a big cooler
Yeah.
that she's filled with ice, and she shuts it every morning. She does it every morning. She opens it, and there's a new layer, like a layer of ice. And
I
she has
thought
to
about that.
smash it.
That's wild.
Here, I thought about the cooler thing. The problem is like, and I've done a few ice plunges at our old apartment in the bathtub, and the problem is like cooler / bathtub. It's like it never really like gets high enough. Like you're basically sitting in like this.
It's
much
like
water,
ice dip.
and it's like that's not enjoyable at all. It's
No.
hardly enjoyable when your whole body's in there. But like, think about just dangling your feet in cold water. I'm like, that's even worse than
There's a
dunking
reason
your whole
why
self
I
in
don't
there,
take
you know?
baths in our.
Exactly.
Tub.
My
Too
dad brought me was
small.
like, why don't you just come jump in the pool every morning? And I'm like, but it is cold, but it's
Not
like
ice cold.
That's like 62 degrees.
It's not
I'm like,
the same.
it's not the same.
What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
I can't hear you. I said, what's cooler than being cool?
Maybe I'll do the ocean if it's
You should.
cold enough.
Come on down
a
to the
couple
beach,
times.
man.
Does that count? You think?
I think
Yeah.
it's like 60 something.
I did 2 minutes.
No,
and
it's
I'm
way
doing
colder than that.
every 5 times I do it, I'm adding a minute.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
I did.
Right?
I got a
you have a
video from
robe?
John.
No, I just
You should
got
get a
out. I
robe
just hopped
now.
out, and it was. I'll say it was enjoyable for me. I honestly didn't.
Did you hop out and go in the jacuzzi?
You could be
You
doing.
can't.
What do you mean?
When
Your body will freak
You-
out.
yeah, when you come out of ice cold, it's similar with hot. When you come out of jacuzzi too, you're not supposed to like the extremes of hot and cold.
Zac
no,
Efron
no,
did
you're
it.
supposed to.
Didn't Zac
it's
Efron
good
do
for
it?
your lymphatic system. That's why
Somebody
you go
check
in,
it.
Not
Come
for
on.
the
Right?
the reason I'm cold plunging is for energy and all that. And if you jump into a jacuzzi, it like counteracts all
It's
that.
supposed to be good for blood flow because they
Somebody
have that
check
at
it.
hot springs
Because
and
I could have sworn
spas.
Zac Efron did that on that show. He
Well,
was
I'm
on.
not doing
Yeah.
the jacuzzi because
You
I
do
heard it's bad
both.
for you. But and you're supposed to. The whole thing about ice plunging is you're supposed to like let your body come back to normal temperature on its own before.
People have differing opinions.
Yeah.
People think if you do, it's called contrast therapy. Cold plunge followed by hot tub boosts circulation, reduces inflammation, and
Yeah,
aids
circulation.
recovery, and rapidly constricting then dilating your blood vessels.
Yeah. See that happens, but Zac Efron's like ripped. If I did that, I'd go into cardiac arrest. You know
No,
what
you
I'm saying?
wouldn't.
Yeah.
You kind
Actually,
of look like him
you could.
You're
in a lot of ways. You
I
do.
literally did that like 2 months ago in
again,
a spa.
we're different people. So
A jacuzzi to cold plunge to jacuzzi.
my thought.
I mean, you can put the word therapy at the end of anything, and it sounds right. right?
It's like shock therapy.
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
I did it at Glen Ivy.
You did shock therapy.
They had the
at
cold
Glen
and
Ivy?
cold.
She did.
Yeah. And Tina did it too.
How cold were the pools though? Were they like ice cold or were they just
Yes.
like cool?
Was it like
Ice
pieces
cold.
of ice in it, or was it cold?
No, it was like, I want to say it was like 40 degrees.
Well, not ice.
Not ice
And then
cold.
100 for the
Not ice.
jacuzzi.
Not ice cold.
Not ice
Not
cold.
ice.
I'm sure you can do it. I'm personally not doing it. I'm just doing the
one
ice.
might do it, but one might not.
I'm doing the ice and I'm letting my body come back to temperature. And I had a great time, except for I didn't wear shoes when I went to work, and I felt like my feet were frozen all day. All day they were cold, like freezing cold. All
Now tell me about no shoes at work.
No, I was wearing sandals.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I was
Got it,
I
got it,
was
got it.
wearing shoes, but just wearing
I
sandals.
thought maybe you were
Sorry.
going for like the man versus food, or
Yeah,
what's
like-
that called?
Oh, I was in the
Man
Costco.
versus wild.
I was
not
in the
man versus
Costco,
food.
and we need to talk about these young surfer boys thinking that they could just be
Boys.
barefoot.
What's wrong with that?
Walking
Grounding.
through Costco.
We were
Grounding.
literally in the meat section too.
your
And these
damn
two guys were
shoes
walking
on.
with no shoes on.
That's like a whole movement too. It's like being connected.
grounding,
To the ground,
yes.
yeah,
No,
grounding,
no.
Being
you can tell
connected to
these
the
guys,
Costco.
These guys were surfing, and they're like, "You want to go to Costco?" And they're like, "We don't have
I
shoes."
Oh, whatever, man. No, put your shoes on.
Hold on.
Now,
you guys
okay,
going against surf
yeah. Walk
culture
me
right
through.
now?
Walk me through this. Are you upset that you can't be doing that? That they're doing it and you're not?
I'm like, just
No.
put shoes on. It's gross.
Costco is
For who?
no shoes, no shirt, no service.
What do you think they got coming off of their feet that's
Do you
getting
think
your
they?
food?
You think
Maybe.
they paid for something?
Mungy.
Fungus.
You know
I
what?
bet they checked out no problem. I don't think they stopped them.
I bet they did, and I bet they stole.
I think you guys are
Oh my gosh,
underestimating.
Heathens.
we're talking to our
They
parents
stole-
here.
Wait a minute. He had a little
They
vest
stole.
on and a little red hat, and he had a monkey with him.
These hippies aren't wearing shoes in Costco.
Gotta eat to live. Gotta still to eat. That was Aladdin.
I'm just saying.
That was
It's
Aladdin.
wild
Put
that
your
you guys are
shoes
going
on.
against
I
surf
know.
culture. That is
I don't know about
really
that.
crazy.
I'm sorry, that's not surf culture to go barefoot
Yes,
in
it
Costco. No,
is.
it's
No,
not.
it's one thing if you went
Annie,
barefoot
you
on the
lived-
freaking. If you're in Hawaii, yeah, different.
Okay,
Why?
Not
Why is it different?
We're in
We're in
a
San
surf
Diego.
town.
It was the Marina of Costco. No.
I think you
No.
guys.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it.
harshing the mellow.
Well, beyond that, I think you also drastically underestimate how much people in public will just let you get away with anything.
I'm sorry, we're not close enough to the beach for that.
You can do anything. What,
We were-
did you,
that was not
Did you
close
guys say
enough to the
anything to
beach.
him?
No, we just
Yeah,
stared
I
at
looked
the-
at him and I
Exactly.
said, "You're trash.
Think of the stuff we could
Yeah, I
accomplish.
believe that. I believe that.
I do.
I actually believe
Eat
that.
trash and die."
Eat trash and die.
That's what I believe. I believe that.
Yeah.
Isn't-
Think of the stuff
isn't
you
it
could
kinda
do
work
if
for
you
her?
just ignored people talking to you like that. If you just ignore that, you could get away with murder.
What did Jordan say? The new Karen is Jessica.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I heard that for the first time at Texas Roadhouse with you. It's Jessica.
Yeah, tell me about that.
It's me.
Who decides these things? I was saying at the restaurant at the coffee cart one time, a lady came up and I was like, "Oh, what's your name?" She was like, "It's Karen, but I'm not going to give you a hard time or anything." And I was like,
And she
"Haha,
did.
yeah."
And she did.
Oh, and then I was like, "Boy, that must be horrible, huh?" Like
Yeah.
being named Karen. I said that to her. She was like, "Yeah, no, it's terrible. I hate being named
awful.
Karen." I usually tell people I'm just like Care or whatever.
No, K.
K. That's what
K.
she said. Yeah. And I was
That
like,
does suck.
can you imagine like somebody like vilifying your name?
Well, and I was saying too,
It's my name.
I'm sure that name's gonna go like extinct. I mean, who's naming their kid Karen?
Not after that.
No
Not
one.
after that fiasco. Certainly not going to
The
name him
numbers
Jessica.
have
Maybe in another
dropped.
50 years.
Okay, who decided on Jessica?
Jordan did.
Jordan did.
No, I saw a TikTok about it too.
Really?
Yeah.
Jessica's. I don't think
Jordan's
I've
on
met.
Reels, so that's
So
confusing.
it's
She
been
won't know
happening
about it for months. Oh, God
That's
bless her.
so good.
God
That's
bless
so
her.
funny. Oh, we're so funny.
I saw there was a boy one too, and it was like what was it?
There's a lot
Brian.
of bad boy names.
I think it was Brian. I don't know. Who cares?
I don't think it's Brian. I think it rhymes with Brian.
Actually, you know what? I'm sure the Karen numbers
That's
are
not right.
still okay because I'm sure there are people out there that think it's funny to name their kids Karen.
Same with Stacy. Stacy's mom has got it going
Got
on.
it going on. I bet you the names went up, actually.
Oh wow!
Go ahead.
So in the 1950s and 1960s,
Big Karen movement.
and in 1956 they took a poll that said and that displayed that 1 in 50 female babies were named Karen.
My aunt was named
by
Karen.
2024.
Uh-huh.
1 in 10,000 female babies were named Karen. So that has dropped.
How many babies born every day? 10,000?
Oh, I have no idea.
Did you know that at Sharp Mary Birch, there was only one
I hate
New
that
Year's
we have
baby?
access to this kind of data.
This year or
One.
just in general?
This New Year's, there's only
Oh,
one
there's only one.
born.
Oh.
I don't know why I think in a hospital it's like 10 babies are born a day.
Just depends.
And you know what my mom said?
Horse birthday.
My mom said, well, yeah, that was the only one because all the doctors scheduling C-sections aren't going to schedule one on New Year's
That's
Day.
another
They-
conversation
yeah.
that we could spend a lot of time on.
Go ahead.
The
Say it.
conspiracy of C-section.
The
C-section
the
scheduling.
Seaspiracy.
Oh, they're
Conspiracy.
never going to schedule it on a holiday.
No.
Or
The
a
fact that
birthday.
they're even like
Scheduling it.
Schedule-
they're
Scheduling
kind
the
of like
C-section.
making. They're not making, but they're like really pushing women to C-sections nowadays.
They're playing-
I'm
Yeah,
serious
so they
about
can have a
that.
schedule.
Playing God.
They're playing God.
They want to schedule.
That's crazy.
Why are you okay with that? You seem really okay with that.
Care loves schedules.
Well, I mean, people who have to have C-sections, it's like,
No, we're talking about people who like at,
No, they try to
at
convince
37
people
weeks
to
they're
have
like
C-sections
you can
anyway.
have a C-section
oh,
if
no,
you
no, no.
want.
The convincing one is annoying.
So having your baby a little bit early.
I'm talking about the people who
Why
know
would
in
they-
advance that they have to have one medically.
yeah, but
And it's
that's
like,
gotta be,
great, I
like,
get to schedule
small.
it.
So what would be the benefit of getting a C-section in early?
Just so that
Because-
they can schedule it.
Yeah, so you can schedule it.
They being who? The doctors,
doctors
the
in the
hospital. Who's in charge of the scheduling?
The
I think there's an ever-growing group of women that like want C-sections because the idea of childbirth is a little daunting.
Sure. But
Well,
isn't
yeah.
I'm in for that.
isn't it a pretty like
Actually,
invasive?
put me under and just take it out.
Isn't it a pretty like invasive surgery?
It's
though?
Yes.
extremely invasive.
It's like 5 layers
like-
of stuff.
It's like removing
Very
a
gnarly.
body part, basically.
It's
They
removing
do.
all
they
of your
put
body,
parts in bowls
Yeah.
Awesome.
to get to it, and then they take the baby out, they sew it up, and then they put all the things in the bowls back in the body.
And it doesn't matter where you put it because your body will put them in the right spot.
I mean, childbirth is also traumatic, so I don't know what I would
So
choose.
Trauma or
really?
trauma, you know.
But I don't really get why there would be a movement
Hey.
towards that, like pushing women to
adopt, don't shop.
Okay.
Huh?
And that's how we.
What?
Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah, that's what people say about dogs.
But if you're,
Daddy,
if you're
just-
adopting, you're
Kara,
still shopping.
Kara, just let it go.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
You don't have to have it. Just
It doesn't make
Adopt.
sense.
adopt them.
Don't shop.
What's crazy is how
Already
expensive
just went,
adoption
yeah?
is.
What's up?
Yeah, you were adopted.
I wish I would have shopped with
What's-
him.
we got a few minutes left. Let's briefly talk about something pretty gnarly that happened this week. We done kidnapped a president.
A dictator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is kind of gnarly, and I'm still deciding how I feel about it. There was a special ops mission like 3 or 4 nights ago where the U.S. military, who's been spying on the President Maduro of Venezuela, who
Since what, like 2020?
well, they've been actively boots on the ground spying on him for like 6 months or something.
Oh.
Like special ops have been watching him, like triangulating his movements and stuff. And a couple nights ago, they sent in a team, like special ops team of 200 Americans, went in, killed a bunch of people, kidnapped the president, brought him back to New York City, and basically toppled this like communist dictator regime that was happening in Venezuela. A lot of Venezuelan people are celebrating it.
Yeah, I
He's a
saw
bad-
a lot of celebration.
Bad dude, turns out. Dictator, took bribes.
The election was like not true, right? It wasn't like a corrupt election.
Corrupt
Yeah.
For him to
election.
even get elected.
Venezuela's been going through it for decades. Like, they're not in a good spot. So people are stoked. They're like, this is the road towards democracy. What I'm getting caught up on is like
We just kidnapped him.
we can just like go and like the United States military just
Are
like
we allies
went
with
and
them?
got him. No, like it's kind of one of those things like they were this piece, this like moving part basically, and like we couldn't afford not to get in there because like if other countries like Russia or China are like I guess trying to establish like power within Venezuela,
And this is all because we want their oil, right?
this is a
Well-
big part of it is because we want the oil.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's that it goes back to the Russia thing and stuff like that. It's like, well, if Venezuela makes ties because they have so many resources, makes ties with someone that is bigger than them, that does have the same corrupt views.
Right.
I think that they're like, well, we don't want them to have those resources.
Sure. But I think
Oil.
it's crazy because it kind of like Artie.
That was so cute for 1 second.
It kind of tells the world like, hey, this is how we be doing world politics now. Is like we can just launch special ops, we can kidnap any world leader that we want if we decide that it is like behooving us. And so I don't know, man. It's just like a crazy gnarly thing that I don't know if we've seen a lot of that like in our lifetime. Like
I think maybe not in our lifetime, but I think America be doing that.
oh
Coney?
yeah. No. Iraq, we be doing that.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. George Bush sent those guys to Iraq to look for weapons of mass destruction. Turns out we just wanted the oil that was there, decades long.
But that was the whole thing is we basically funded and armed a whole military coup
Yes.
in the Middle East. And then like 20 years later came back to fight those people that we had armed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like we're
Afghanistan, we
we're
did
up
it.
in here giving people getting in
Giving them
in-
guns, kidnapping presidents. It's just like really crazy
And his wife.
where we think that like, I'll say that I think sometimes Donald Trump and his White House give off this air of like unable to function where we kind of write him off and go, oh, like he can't really like there's, he can't even form a coherent sentence, let alone like run a coup right? There's no way he did January 6th himself. Like, he didn't arrange for that to happen. Like, he's just a bumbling fool. And then something with such military precision happens at like a moment's notice that you're like, oh no, like they're very much still in control of that, like, of that seat of the presidency. So I don't know. It's just a gnarly thing that happened. Really curious to see how it's gonna.
It's curious to see the sides of it all.
What do you mean?
Because of there's Venezuelans who are celebrating it, and then there's like, I guess it kind of depends on what news station you're watching.
Where's Venezuela?
But they'll show like huge groups celebrating, and then they'll talk to a couple people who aren't happy about it, and then the community here in San Diego was like had another rally of like, no, we shouldn't have done that. And then the others, there's more people celebrating.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
very confusing.
Again, I don't know a lot about the situation. I've heard similar pieces of what you guys are saying, but
It's right at the
I
tip
don't
there.
know like that. This guy like I don't know if there's anybody like wanted this guy in power. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like
No.
he was a pretty terrible dictator. You know, but I think the piece is like, should we intervene? That's the question mark. But yeah, I think. I mean, like you kind of laid out. I mean, it sounds like there's some geopolitical piece to it where it's like if we didn't, somebody else would have.
Sure.
And
who
you
gets
know,
to decide that? I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
it also like throw it up on top of that list of stuff that I'm like, hey, what about like the impoverished millions of people here in the States?
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Where's our focus? Obviously, there's a whole branch of government that's like
I can't even imagine
monitoring
what it's like
situations
to
like
be
this.
in our top like level of government. I'm like, there's so many things to keep a pulse on and like understand and know. But I mean, you know, I guess to some degree, I mean, I guess I don't really know what was the right decision to make there,
Right.
per se. But I mean, I do think like Donald Trump generally is pretty trigger happy when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm like, there probably was I imagine there was a side of that would say
there was a margin,
you know?
and maybe like we didn't mind the margin.
Yeah, I mean, but it's that's the other thing too. Is like I don't think you're ever gonna get political harmony on anything. So it's like even if it was the right thing to do, like just from 30,000 feet, if it was like, oh, this is the right thing to do, I think you're always gonna have people there. It's like we shouldn't have done that, you know?
Right.
Because I think about. And it's maybe not the same thing because there's not as much violence, but I'm like Al Qaeda and like all the leaders that we've taken out in that sense.
Sure.
I'm like, those are people that were running factions that you could say were sizes of governments in some of these areas of the world. And when that was kind of a unifying piece, you know, like when we assassinated bin Laden and all that stuff, it was like, that was like a big, like, okay, that's, you know,
Sure.
that was a good thing. But this is like not as I think this is not as much like, you know, I don't know that the Venezuelan government under this guy was like killing people, but I don't know, maybe he was. So I don't know.
Right.
It's like to me it's like should you step in? I don't know the details enough to know, but I'm also like we have stepped in and it felt like a unified like that was a good thing to do,
Right.
you know?
But I mean, it kind of reminds me in a weird way of the Luigi Mangione thing.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Where it's kind of like, yes, everyone can look at what's happening and be like, oh, that's not good. And then someone takes matters into their own hands and they're like, well, that seems uncalled for.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, well, but is this one guy the one guy? It's like a lot of things had to be in power to get this one guy up there, right? Like,
Yeah.
but then you look at, you know, you take it back to like World War II and it's like, okay, yeah, but like everyone agrees, like there were plenty of there were plenty of powers at play.
Yeah.
But it was like Hitler's, you know, like game plan that they were going with. So it's like, if we,
Sure.
I think that's where it's hard. It's
history, like we boil stuff down that are such, to what John's saying, like complex issues that are so gray across the board. Who is benefiting? Who's being hurt? And if we can boil it down to like, oh, we're going to fight the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
We're going to go get bin Laden. It's like, hell yeah. Like a country can rally behind that. That's why 9/11 was so like such this singular moment for America, like so many people joined up and went to go fight, and now it's like we can look back and go, oh, that was like not 9/11, but like our occupation of the Middle East was so messy,
Right.
But in a lot of people's minds, it was like, oh, well, we're over there fighting evil, right?
Yeah.
It's like, because then it's not a person and it's not a government. It's
And
like
it's a cost, right? I mean, we spent 20
Totally.
years over there fighting a war that,
Lots of people died.
lots of people died, and it starts to,
for what?
You start. I mean, after a while, you start to go like, "What are we even doing there?" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then they catch Bin Laden, and all of a sudden, I feel like at some point, at that point, where everyone was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
like, vindication," But I don't know that America, like, that's the other thing too. Is like we're always playing Big Brother superpower, and that's the thing. That's
World
kind
police.
Of, that's the kind of annoying thing. Is I've always felt it's like. And it's always ironic because there's so many things, like you said, that we can fix here at home.
Yep.
And yet we always feel obligated, again, probably because of geopolitics, probably because they know that if we don't step in, somebody else will. And then Russia and China become even more of a bigger
Which
conglomerate,
is like
whatever.
our whole freaking weird thing about the Israeli-Palestine conflict, where we're like, not getting involved and helping and not helping, and then it's like, oh, and then we'll pull something like this, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, that was justified. Like this completely.
That's
and-
why I'm like, I'm sure,
I don't
like,
know.
I just can't, I just don't envy people in politics. I'm like, I just couldn't, and this is going to sound so dumb because it's not like this at all. But I was, like I said, I was watching the show West Wing, and I'm like,
Come on.
it's like, if that's even a fraction of what it's like
Yeah.
in the White House, and I'm sure it is a little bit, like, I'm sure there's always something they're talking about and working on, I'm like, that episode is so like one episode of that is so insane. Like they're literally dealing with again, they're dealing with
Is
scandal.
Michael J. Fox on that show?
No. I don't, maybe he is and I haven't seen
No,
him yet.
it's
but
fine.
Martin Sheen
That's
is
a
the big
movie, I think.
guy. And I mean, it's Martin Sheen monologue movie basically. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to keep track of all that. I mean, that's why there's so many people in different roles that do all the different little things. But I don't know. I never understood us playing the global police, which is kind of annoying. But
Team America World Police.
yeah,
You see that movie?
yeah. I mean,
The
it's
American president.
There you go.
And
Did you guys bring it back to my man?
we got to wrap this up.
Luigi.
But yeah.
Do you see?
shit, we're over.
There's a bunch of stuff saying that they think he's gonna get off. He's not gonna get.
I bet he will.
I don't think he's going to see
He's
the
too
inside
young
of the cell.
and charming.
Yeah.
No, and
There's
the
a-
cops botched that
Botched
whole
the
arrest,
whole
the whole.
thing.
I think it's crazy. Still, we'll talk about this in the post show. Cops can just turn off their body cams.
Yeah, crazy.
I feel like that's like a
They're not
number
supposed
one.
to.
Like, don't do it. Like, why do they even have that lever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't think
the
he's going.
Emperor's New
Wrong
Groove.
lever!
What was that documentary?
even have that
Anyways,
lever.
we'll go to the post show.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're going to the post show.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this about wraps it for this week, but we are going to head over to the post show. What that is an extra episode of the podcast we do every single week. Gosh, we really got into the nuts and bolts of it today, but we're going to go over there and talk a bit more about, I don't know, stuff and things. And you can get access to that by being a subscriber to our Patreon. Now, that Patreon is going to cost you $4 a month. That's $1 for each of us every single month. What that does is it keeps the lights on, keeps the cameras rolling. It's not easy running a podcast, right? But we love doing it, so we'd love, if you love watching it, to support us. That would be really awesome. Head on down to the bio. Check out the link to the Patreon. But until next time, on the couch as always, Cara Tafolla, Annie the Skovmand, I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
And we'll see you next week on
What the
Podcast?
And Artie!
And Artie the
Did our
podcast.
camera
gone.
What
record
was
it
that
all?
documentary about?
No.
The documentary about the guy who was wrongfully accused, and they ended up exonerating him like years later.
Oh,
Les
if
Mis.
I did it.
What was that?
Les Miserables.
No, you guys are a bunch of jackals.